am back for part 2 of your keychain project, which you should also be working on in the same day. So part 2 says, follow these directions to complete the second step in completing your keychain project. When finished, mark the assignment as done to move on and unlock part 3. You can't do part 3 until Tuesday. But it says double click on your name, then click each letter you want to customize. You do have to customize. You do have to adjust things. Customize your letters by moving them, fixing them, changing thickness. Do not customize the first letter. Okay? Make sure everything remains on the work plane. We will double check that. Rotate only so the back of the letter remains flat on the z-axis. Thickness has to be between 4 and 8. Your total length is 75. The total height is 25. So size checking, we have 8 millimeters, 75 millimeters, 25 millimeters. Okay, and do not just resize your whole name, but we will check that out. Okay, I know those of you who like to be the maximum of 75, be careful, because we are going to add a loop to the outside of this. If you put that there and you want to make everything maximum, you're going to add something and it's going to get messed up. But let's go to Tinkercad. So we are on Tinkercad. Here's my project. I'm going to click Tinker this, and it's going to open it back up for me. So here it is for me. It's great. Look at my name. Huh. Okay, so because this is all grouped together, see, it's grouped. I'm going to go click there. If you want the home, there it is. Zoom in. And I like that front angle view. Rotate a little bit around. Look at that. Underneath. Whee! Up above. Okay, so which letter did I say? Do not touch. That would be the first letter. Great. So we're going to double click on it. That means you click twice quickly on top of it, and you get this red box, which means you can adjust each letter. So, like, I can be like, I want this one bigger. Okay. You can adjust this. Ooh, look. Now it's even thicker. I said don't. 4 and 8. 6. It's great. I can drag this over. I can rotate it. Look at that. Okay, that looks great. Let's see. We're going to make this one bigger. You do whatever you want. 8. That's the biggest it can go. Okay? The biggest thickness it can go is that one. By the way, 4 is the default, so you can't make them any thinner than 4. Let's see. N we'll do that way. And I'm going to rotate my N. There we go. Okay. And then my D is going to be down here, and I'm going to drag this and be like, bigger. Okay. And then I'm going to bring my A over here. You customize this however you want. Ooh, look, 11's too big, so I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to type 8. I did not hit backspace. I clicked 8. And if you ever do something, you're like, I messed it up. Oh, no, I clicked something. Don't click that, by the way. Oh, no, that's bad. Go over here. Click undo. And look, it comes back down. So it needs to be down, and we are going to, there we go. So, everything is between 4 and 8, and let's see, how big is this? 59, that's great. 22, that's great. It's going to be between 75 and 25. So, looking good. That is all I had to do. And if you want to see what this is going to look like when it's all one color, go ahead, make it all one color. Be like, I want this letter. Double click, click. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Sit here and make it all. You know, I really don't like that color. I'm gonna go with this color. I like that color. That color's prettier, personally. I don't know. No hardships if you like red. Red's your favorite color. It's great. We'll still get along. I just like this blue color. Okay, there we go. So, it's kind of what it's gonna look like when it's all merged together. Those of you who have eyes, it's going to be challenging. You want to make sure, though, that when you check this, like, everything is still connected. Notice I'm rotating around. I'm looking above and below. So everything is still attached. And it's attached securely. It's more than just, like, a little point. Things are overlapping. I'm going to actually move this over because see how there's just, like, the little point there? So I'm going to arrow this guy over so that, ooh, not that way. Okay, there we go. Because, there we go. Nope, too much. There we go. I want that point of my A to touch there. But now, oh no, when I did that, I made a gap there. Well, now I have to fix this. By the way, the scroll wheel is the greatest thing ever. Now I move that A. Let me see. Is my in still attached? Ooh, it's barely attached. So I'm going to move my in over. You can sit and customize for hours and come up with all sorts of creative things. So let's go back to the home view. Let's look at this. Zoom in. Looks pretty good. Look from the bottom. Everything is connected. Looks pretty good. Okay, so you're going to go over here, mark it as done, move on to part 3.